fans to a very special Veterans Day edition of the Now we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. George sets a screen for Lowry. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Oubre following the score by Cleveland. Pass to George. Back to Oubre. Shoots. The shot by Lowry, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll, his decision-making is so impressive.
Outside, Martin. Lowry finds Embiid. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
2 minutes.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Elbow shot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And George gets it to go.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Garland the pass to Okoro. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Mobley a screen. Mitchell wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league. And yet, he makes it look so easy most of the time.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Missed inside.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Oubre passes to Martin. Outside, George fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Oubre. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. It's stolen by Allen. To the paint. And Okoro throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
Martin is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. High post Embiid from about 19 feet. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Out to the wing. Pass to LeVert. Screen by Niang. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way and be throwing down that power finisher.
Jerome passes to Allen. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they got to bring the double team on.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Martin's checked in for Yabusele. George comes in for Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jackson. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. In the third spot, Darius Garland.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, as a defender, you gotta avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. Don't commit any cheap fouls.
And here is a Okoro. Played outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Now, here's Okoro, defended by George. Just 4 to shoot. From the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. The 76ers trail by 7. Lowry dishes to Embiid. Back to Lowry. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Allen outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Takes a three. Hangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Lowry a screen on Wade. Martin kicks to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Rebounded by Allen.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're entering that shot.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Embiid.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Richard, Cleveland this summer able to sign Donovan Mitchell to a 4-year contract extension.
And that's a relief for Cavs fans. Mitchell is the biggest star they've had in Ohio since LeBron. Keeping him in the fold is crucial for the dynamic of their team.
Outside for Martin. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Garland against Embiid, and here's Mitchell from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Lowry against Mobley. Now, here's Lowry. He's tightly guarded. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Lowry. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Oubre against Mitchell. 3-pointer. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A kick out to Mobley. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Embiid with the screen on Garland. Here's Oubre. And it's sent back by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry. 2 points. That one goes. Lowry's got 9.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to LeVert. Garland against Lowry. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Martin with it. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Garland against Lowry. Pass to Martin. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
Cleveland leading by 3. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Lowry. Gordon with a screen on Garland to the left side wing. And it's sent back by Allen. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Garland. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Jackson. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Jackson. Back to Martin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the free throw, no good.
Kershawn Yabusele. That's his first personal foul.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Garland finds LeVert. Up and in on the layup. LeVert's got his first bucket of the night.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Gordon against LeVert. Outside, Martin. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to LeVert. Wade, a screen on Gordon. Gordon against LeVert. Over Gordon. And, yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Caleb Martin's checked in for Yabusele. Paul George comes in for Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Reggie Jackson. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for George Niang. Mobley comes in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Karis LeVert. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Back to Mitchell for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70.
All the officials are all over that one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Shot from 16. Knocked loose. Hits the jumper.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
The 76ers trail by 8. Up there for Embiid. Joel goes up and brings it down.
Yeah, there is no way to stop him. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob.
For 3, Mitchell. That shot missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Outside for Lowry. To the inside. There's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, Mitchell missing. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 4. And so they foul intentionally.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Philadelphia. And that's an intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Lowry against Garland. Here's Embiid. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right, and that's the Philadelphia 76ers. ENT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Oubre over Mitchell. George passes to Embiid. Lowry against Garland. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Mobley against Martin. Off target with his 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Fifth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks.